Hey guys, welcome back. This is Michael Holmes, and here I am doing what I love the most, pursuing my purpose and helping other people to pursue their purpose as well. But as you know, most times when the finances is not together or the credit is not together, or if you're not using the business credit, those type of things, it's hard for our life to be together. It's hard for us to pursue the purpose the way that we really want to do, because we're consumed with how the money is going to be taken care of our day-to-day things. And of course, that is a reasonable way to look at things. But what we want to do today is show you how to use your number one asset. Because I can't imagine, how many times people have come to me looking to start a business or looking to, pursue their passion to do what they love in life. And they ask me, how can they get started? The number one question is, how can I find the finances, or how can I get the funding to get this going? Or, and then, most of the times we look straight to the larger things like, how can I get a bank loan, or we start looking into factoring and all these type of large things, and we overlook our number one asset. And that's what I'll be going over today, guys. And if we can just take a few seconds, a few minutes to go over this portion, because if you look at the page here as it's labeled your number one asset, it just goes over a few bills that most Americans have. Pretty much almost every American has. But the thing is, these bills, they should be made into expenses. Let me explain what I mean. Now, if you see here, if we go with a mortgage, and your average mortgage, I won't say average mortgage, but on this example, the mortgage is $1,000 a month. Now, if you have a business, you can have a portion of that to be a tax write-off. Let's say at 20%. You can talk to your CPA, you can get the right averages, the right percentages, and whatever, the exact percentages rather, because I don't want to be portrayed as giving any type of legal advice or anything like that. But the mortgage, something that you're paying already every month. But if you had a business, 20% of it, $200 a month is a tax write-off, tax deduction. Now, that's $2,400 a year. That's because you're using a portion of your house for your business purposes. Now, utilities, of course, same thing. You have $500 a month in bill. We change it into an expense, and now 20% of that is a tax write-off, which is $100. As you see over here, $1,200 on the right, and that's every year that you're spending there already. No cell phone, it's kind of low if you ask me, but normally, or regularly, sometimes people say that's average about $100, and now 85% of that is a write-off. Once again, talk to your CPA. It's $85 a month. It's about $1,020. Now, mileage is huge. Right now, for the example, we have 56 cents per mile, but you can check that out with your CPA. You can check it out with the 2018. See what it is right now. It may be a little higher, but let's go with 10,000 miles as business miles, and now you have 5,600 as a tax write-off that you could have been using. Now, meals and entertainment, you can do things simple as you're out with your husband, you're out with a friend, and you go and talk about business per se to the secretary, or to the not secretary, excuse me, but to the waitress, or or to the waiter, or to whomever. You have some type of business discussion that now is meals and entertainment. Let's say, for instance, you spend $200 on that every month. Half of that is now write off, $100. Now that's $1,200 a year that you're able to write off. Now, if you go back and you look at the internet over here on the left, and we say we're spending about $50, because guess what? You're using that for your home-based business. Now, because it's the internet, pretty much everything you're doing there is pretty much business related. Your research, Google searching, preparing things online. But so it's 100%, $50 a month. That's another $600 a year. Now, if we add all these things up, the things that you're paying anyway as bills right now, we added up $2,400 for the mortgage, $1,200 for the utilities, $1,020 for the cell phone per year, $5,600 in mileage, business mileage, $1,200 meals and entertainment. then you got $600 in internet. Now, if you add all those things up, it's $12,020 for the year that now you can have as tax write-offs. Okay. Now, as total, we'll just use a roundabout number, just 12,000, as you can see over here on the left. Total deductions, 12,000. Now, as you know, when you get your check every month, every week or twice a month or however you get paid, there's always a difference between your gross and your net. And that's because the federal taxes, they take approximately 30% of that every time. So now really, as we're talking about this 12,000 that you're spending anyway, or that you're spending in your bills anyway, really you're not getting all of that into your home, because majority of the times you have, like you say, 30% of that taken right away. So now you're spending more money than you actually have coming in, and then you normally go out and get into some type of debt or something, maybe a credit card debt or something like that, to take care of what's missing, because we haven't even talked about any of the other expenses and things like that that you may have. Now, if you have a home-based business, you're able to look in the column here and write these things off and have tax deductions, and now these things are expenses and not bills. So now the 30% that was not coming into your income, was not coming into your home because of the federal taxes being taken out of your paycheck, now that's coming into your home every month, and you can use that money for your own purposes. So now you have plus 3,600 that is now onto your plus column, your asset column. And let me explain to you a little bit more what I mean by that. Now, if you go to the IRS.gov site, you can find this right on their site. Big refund, big tax bill, okay? And it says there, and let me read that here. Federal tax refunds to individuals totaled more than $215 billion last year. And this was updated in 2005, so I'm sure it's a little higher than that. The average refund was $2,126. Now, where does your refund come from? It comes from your wallet or your purse. Re means again, fund means money. Refund, that is your money again. For the average refund, that's about $40 a week too much. Now, this, they're saying, let's read it again. Let's read further. You might be using the extra withholding as a forced savings method, but Uncle Sam doesn't pay interest on refunds. Let me read it again. Uncle Sam does not pay interest on refunds except in special circumstances. Now, putting the money in any type of savings account or paying down debts might be a better option. This is what they say. This is what they tell you that you should be doing. That you should be putting the money in any type of savings account or paying down debts may be a better option. Okay, so that's what we mean here. This money now, because you have a home-based business, that 30% now comes back into your household. Okay, now we need to revisit your W-4. Text me at 470-74. I'm sorry. Text me at 470-755-1868 and just say, revisit W-4, and I'll give you a call. We can go over everything and see where you're standing. Once again, that was a lot of mumbo jumbo in there, but you can text me at 470-755-1868. Revisit my W-4 and let's see what's going on, and let's make these expenses that you're already doing, which is crazy. Let's make these bills rather into some expenses, and let's bring 30% that you're paying, that you're giving away, and they may give part of it back, not all of it. They're not giving you all of it back, and you know that you're overpaying your taxes. Now, if we look at that, now that's plus 3,600 into your household. Now, business income, now because you're a home-based business, of course you want to put some effort. So let's just put $200 a month that you're creating with your home-based business. That brings about $2,400 a year into your home-based business. You add those together, the 3,600 that you shifted back into your household, and then $2,400 a year for the business income. That's $6,000 for the year that you now reintroduce into your household that you can use for different purposes, paying down debt, saving, put into your retirement account for whatever reasons that you need. Now, let's look at some things that are equivalent to, in order for you to get, or for someone to get $6,000 a year into their household. What I just showed you was a way that this example brings back $6,000 into this family's household by shifting their income from the highest tax bracket through a home-based business into investing and through business income as well. Now, if you look here at $600,000 at 1% a year, 1% return, 1% interest on that 600,000, that'll give you $6,000 a year, but do you have $600,000 to put somewhere that you can get 1% on? And some people may say, well, I'm getting 3%, or what have you. Now we have that example too. It would take you $200,000 that's receiving 3% interest per year to receive that $6,000, when you could just simply income shift and then create that money by saving the money that you was giving out to someone. Now, if you, just for instance, by chance you're getting 6%, now it would take $100,000 somewhere that you have that you could put away somewhere into some type of interest-bearing account or savings or some type of investment that will pay you this $6,000. But what you can see here is start you a small home-based business. Regularly, the home-based business that I participate in, and that you can find out more about by just simply text me once again 470-755-1868, and let's talk about the home-based business, because we're not talking about teas, potions, wraps, any of those types of things. Our home-based business does not require any type of selling for you to take advantage of the shifting, of this income shifting. Now, normally it was $179 to get yourself started so that you can income shift to create this $6,000. But now it's just $34.95, and that is amazing to be able to do that. You have $34.95 to create the $6,000, or you have $600,000 at 1%, or $200,000 at 3%, or $100,000 at 6%. Or you can get the $6,000, or your situation, whatever your situation is. It could be a lot more than $6,000. Just depends on us sitting down and getting your personal financial success strategy in line. But let's go ahead and talk about that. And if you want to have more information, you can check out the videos that I have on the YouTube channel. If you follow this on YouTube, if you follow this on Facebook, or you find this on Facebook or something, it's not on YouTube, you can visit me at themichaelholmes.com. That's www.themichael, MICHAELHOLMES.com. And if you want to see a breakdown of the extra digit movement and Mr. Brian Bean, you can check out www.howtoshiftyourincome.com. And when you visit that site, you can see it, check it out, and you will see, where we're coming from with this. And once you love what you see there at the bottom, just simply give me a text with the keyword, let me know that you love what you saw. Once again, that's www.howtoshiftyourincome.com. And guys, this has been Michael Holmes, pursuing my purpose, doing what I love, helping other people to pursue their purpose by uncovering the finances and money that they need to get started and to keep this thing moving called life. Guys, I will talk to you later on the right side of capitalism. You have a great day.